Hi Princeton Tigers. Today we're going to continue going over how to find the slope of a line. Our notes are the same as yesterday. The slope of a line is the rate of increase of the line, and the slope is equal to the rise. Is the rise the up and down or the side to side? Rise means the up and down over the run, which is our side to side, which is also equal to our change in y, because y is our up and down axis, versus our change in x, which is our side to side axis. We're going to do a few more problems just looking at how to find the slope of a line. The difference between this problem and the lines we saw yesterday is we don't have perfect points on this one. So before we find the slope, we need to find our perfect points. This looks like a perfect point right here where it crosses exactly through the corner of two grids, and then we have a perfect point right here at the top of the line. So now we need to find the slope between these 2 points. And remember, slope is equal to the rise over run. So we're going to start by finding our rise. How far do we have to rise to get from this point right here to the other point? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, we can only go straight up and down. And now we need to do our run, which is our side to side. And we'll go 1, 2. So my rise was 5, and then my run was 2. The last thing I need to check is this slope positive or negative? Am I going up the hill or down the hill? I'm going up the hill, so this is positive 5/2 is our slope. Moving on to question 10, we need to find our perfect points first. I see one here and one here. Alright, so now first we need to identify whether the slope is positive or negative. Is this going to be a negative slope or a positive slope? It's going to be a negative slope because we're going down the hill. So if it's a negative slope, now we need to do our rise over our run. So first we do our rise. Let's start at this point. Are we going to go up and down or side to side? To get to the next point, we're going to have to go down 1, 2, 3. Now how far do we have to run? We need to run 1, 2. So we went down 3, and then we ran 2. Let's try 2 more. Again, making our perfect point. So I see a perfect point here, and I see a perfect point here. We need 2 perfect points in order to find our slope. Is this slope going to be positive or negative? Are we going up a hill or down a hill? Our slope is going to be positive. So now we need to find our rise over our run. Our rise is how far we need to go up and down. So we need to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. And then our run is 1, 2, 3. So we have a rise of 4 and a run of 3. Last one, we're going to start by finding our perfect points. We have one here, as well as one here. Is this slope going to be positive or negative? This slope will be negative because we're going down the hill. Okay, now we're trying to figure out the rise between these 2 points. So starting at this point right here, do I need to go up or down? I need to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my rise is 5, and then how far do I have to run? 1, 2, 3. So my slope is negative 5 over 3. Now we're going to practice drawing lines given a slope. Because we don't have a point to start, I can just pick any point on the grid to start. So I'm going to start at my 0, 1. Now the slope tells me my rise over my run. So if my rise is 3, I need to go up 1, 2, 3. And then I have a run of 2, so I need to go 1, 2. And there is my next point. Now I'm going to draw my line between these 2 points and check, is this slope positive? Because up here my slope is positive, Is this slope positive? Yeah, because we'd be going up the hill. So this is my line with a slope of 3/2. Now draw a line with a slope of -1/3. This is a little bit trickier because our slope is negative. So I'm going to start by picking my random point before drawing the slope. I'll start there. Because my slope is negative, instead of rising, I'm going to go down 1. Because that negative tells me instead of going +1 up, we're going to have a rise of -1. And then we need to go right 3. So that our next point is right here. I'm going to draw my line and then check to make sure that my slope is negative. So if I draw this line, I have my man on the left. Is he going up the hill or down the hill? He's going down. So that is correct. I have a slope of -1/3. Go ahead and fill out the rest of your packet with 1- and 2-step equations, and then you'll be working on slope more with Miss Mack.